Hi, my beautiful friends in Canada. How are you? I'm so sorry I'm not there in person with you, but this is the next best thing, right? So I was talking with Sam earlier this week, and we were telling her about the regional that we had, and I trained on vision boards. And we're trying to figure out how we could get my training to you guys. And I said, well, how about if I tape a video? And so that's what we're doing. So sorry that I can't be with you there, but I'm with you here, and soon I'll be there. Hopefully I'll come up soon. Anyway, I was teaching a vision board workshop at our regional in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, because it's something that I truly believe in. I live and die by these things. I mean, I'm going to show you something that blew my mind, and might very possibly blow yours too. But it is a prime example of why we need to set our vision. I don't call them a dream board. A lot of people call them dream boards, but what happens? We never think dreams come true, right? Unless you go to Disney World, right? I think that's where they say dreams come true. But if you set a vision, that is like setting a destination of where you want to get to. A dream is out there. A vision you work towards. So that's why I call it a vision board. So I have printed out a vision board that I keep pinned on my bulletin board behind me. And you can see this one here. It's on cardboard. It's one that's actually pasted together. And I'll show you that in a little bit. But I want to tell you a story. Somewhere, somehow, about a month and a half ago, a woman from Uganda, Africa, reaches out to me on Facebook Messenger, and she tells me that she admires me and the inspiration that I give every day. And I said thank you, and we started chatting back and forth. And then I said, you know, I'm so glad that you're getting and you're receiving the information that I'm sharing, because for some reason I feel very compelled and very called to do this. Although sometimes I don't know why, but I feel like it's something that I must do. And so I'm glad that you're getting something from it, because I feel like no one's listening. And she said to me, oh, Sherry, if you only knew the way God was using you and your reach. She said, there is at least one person, and that person is me, who goes to your page every day and gets the day's inspiration. And I take that and I share it with my women and girls. And these women and girls don't even have access to the internet, let alone a cell phone. That's how far your message is going. And when she told me that, it blew me away. And I thought, here I'm standing in Wheeling, West Virginia, and there's a woman in Africa that I have no friends in common with that somehow found me and is now sharing the information that I have to all these other women. Well, why am I telling you that? And why am I telling you this story? Because in 2013, something compelled me to put a map of Africa on my vision board. And I have no idea why I put it there. This is all about philanthropy and giving back and making the world a better place. And I guess I put Africa because it was a third world country, right? And I wanted to make an impact somehow. And I looked up at this picture of Africa when I was done typing it, and I saw it. And I just started crying, because this was something that I had set out in front of me, and I had no idea how it was going to manifest itself. I had no idea how I was going to be involved, and really, I had no idea why I even put it on there, but something drew me to put it on there. And so I wasn't figuring out the hows. I was just setting the vision, but there's a couple of other things on here that I wanted to share with you as well. This again is in 2013. It's 2018. Do you see this right here? That's an empty book jacket, and I typed in How can I help? And you know what? That now looks like this. It's my book. And then I didn't even have a vision of a person, of me speaking. I knew that I wanted to speak and make an impact on people's lives. And I put a woman's picture. I don't even know how to like Photoshop my own face over it. So I just put this woman up here. And so this one board, I have a book. I have a speaking career. I put my son up here because I wanted him to join me in the business. I put my mom up here because I wanted her to join me in the business. Yes, 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 yes. And now Africa, yes. And I just recently did a webinar for a Kickstarter for Africa. So philanthropy in Africa, another yes. I'm telling you, this stuff is powerful. And I had no idea how this was going to all turn out. But I just set a vision, and that's why I'm such a believer in it. I've had on my vision boards before the Lexus car. Let me tell you the story about that. I had a charcoal gray Lexus RX 350. That was the picture that I had on my vision board for 2.5 years. And when we were looking at Lexuses, I'm like, I want a silver Lexus. That's what I was looking for. And guess what? They didn't have any silver Lexuses. They only had the charcoal gray RX 350. The one exact one that was on my vision board. And that's the one that I'm driving today. Another vision board, I had a picture of the cruise ship for Nereum Cruise. Okay. And then I also had a picture of all these friends on a cruise. And my idea was, okay, when I hit the national marketing director and I get that big check, when they used to give you a big check, I'm going to take all my friends on a cruise. That was my idea. Okay, so that year, I earned the cruise. I earned a cash bonus that took my family on a cruise that all my friends were already booked on. So it wasn't exactly how I thought it was going to be, but I was still on the Nereum cruise in June, and in July, me and my family were on a cruise with all of our friends, just like on my vision board. I'm telling you, you set it out there, set your intention, set it in front of your face, keep your eye on it, not just focusing, and you're not doing, I want the Nereum cruise, I want the Lexus car. You're not focusing on the things. You're focusing on the activity that you're doing that will manifest in the things eventually. I am just blown away by these, and I know that if you set your vision and you set your intention, the universe will figure it out for you. All you have to do is set the intention and then take the steps in the right direction. It might not be exactly what you think it's going to be, but it's going to be pretty darn close, and it is going to give you a life like you've never known. So getting back to this vision board, it also says step into your greatness, and that's one of the first talks that I was ever paid for to do. So that's just my story with these vision boards. I am a big believer. I keep it on my cell phone. I keep it on my desk. I will make copies of them and put them in different places just so I'm glancing at them, just so I keep it in my mind, just so that my subconscious is knowing that I want to go to Italy. I want to travel to Italy. That's the number one thing on my board this time. So anyway, just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm a big believer in it. Have fun making them, and create the vision of the life you've always wanted to live. And if you see it and believe it, you'll achieve it. Bye.